So I decided to go ahead and get on camera because look what I did. I made me a wig beanie. So I made me a wig beanie. And yeah. So I wanted you guys to see it. Because actually, when I get off live, this is going to go back private. So, excuse me. So you won't be able to view it after I get done for a while. I'm not going to let it be public for a while. I'm trying to mute myself and so I can see the comments. I may be able to see comments better on the computer screen. But these are crochet and this is loom knit. So yeah, I was hoping that it wouldn't show up like that on the color. See, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't like the way it's showing up on the camera on my computer, so that's why I was trying to fix the color, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna keep going. I'm let's see if I can find something to set him up on. Let's do this. Let him hang out right here so that y'all can see maybe. Okay, that's Luke. This is his wig that I made last night. This is his arms that I made last night. But right now I need to make some eyes because I decided not to use the plastic eye thing. So I'm gonna make his eyes real quick. And this is something I normally do, so I really don't. I'm not a big fan of doing it though. Thanks so much for the likes. I'm not a big fan of doing it, but I rather play it safe than sorry. So I just go ahead and make some eyes. Two, three. It shouldn't take me that long. Four, five, six. Do I want to do six and then? So this already looking kind of big. We're gonna do six and then double it up after that, do 12. So I came on live so y'all can see this hat that I made and these earrings. So I'll be dropping like the pattern for it soon. It's supposed to be like my nose wig beanies without the beanie part. I mean without the earring part. You can see where it curls up in the back for like, you know, that 80s retro flip. I don't know if that's 80s or 90s flip. But you know, we here. So but the color is getting very 80s. So that's the look I was going for. All right, so we did six in the magic ring. I'm going to do, so this is looking like it's going to be big. Um, do I want to go bigger? Do I want to go bigger? Let me take this out of here so I can see if I want to go bigger. Mm, go bigger. Just go, I'm just going to go ahead and go bigger. I'd rather make them bigger than make them too little. So we're gonna go ahead and put two stitches in the rest of the round. So we're gonna increase it to 12. Two, three, four, and I'm using dark brown. I'm not using black. I want to be a little different. Five, six, 8, 9, 10. It's looking a little big. I might do one increase. So that's looking a little big to me. I'm thinking I do 2 like that. Let me try and go back and do one increase, and that way it'll curve up some. So if I do one increase, it'll curve up a little bit, and one increase. Hi Gracie, thanks so much for the likes. One increase. Technically, he's supposed to have been had his eyes if I would have put like some of those safety eyes in there, but I rather just crochet them. Okay. That's better. Better, I think. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that off. Where am I gonna close it? Is that the stitch? It shouldn't be a stitch. Then I'm gonna leave a long tail for. Oh, come on, dude. Long tail for sewing. Alright, so we did 6 and then we did one increase. Now I need to find out what I did with place my scissors. I did my nails before I got online. Thank y'all so much for the likes, and I was using my scissors. So after this, I'll be doing a whole bunch of sewing. So we'll be past the part of y'all can't really see my hands. And the reason why I just went ahead and I did this part on my hands because it's brown yarn, so you wouldn't be able to see my hand anyway. So we're gonna do that again. Crochet 6 in a round, then do one increase. One, and I'm using a number 4 hook. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a double magic ring. That's what I'm doing. Got a little white in there. Got a little white that don't want to go away. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Alright, one increase like we did the other one. And then we'll be hanging up this crochet hook for the knot. One, double. Come on, don't start like that. One, double. One, double. And close. That's that. We get a tapestry needle. I forgot to grab um, some white yarn because I'm gonna sew the arms on that way. I'm using this. It's a finger puppet book. Thanks so much for the likes. It's a finger puppet book, and I just basically closed up the bottom and you know, and stuffed the bottom instead of leaving it open. So I'm turning into little figurines, and you know, larger size figurines. And now I'm gonna have to sew this hair on. They want me to do that first, so I'll figure that part out later. Because I'm not gonna worry about that. This is the front of his head. This is front. I know it looks wild. He's this is like his bang area. I'm trying to make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. And then I gotta sew it down. So let me pin those in the right spot. Pin it down. Try to make sure these end up right where I need them to. And I'm gonna use some yellow yarn to situate. I need some more um, tapestry needles. Alright, let me get some yellow yarn. I guess I'll use this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm rolling over forward. I think this should be good. No, don't need it longer than that. I probably shouldn't be making it like that long. Hi, Rosa. Alright, so I'm gonna use a plastic tapestry needle. No, we're gonna use a silver one. I need more sturdy. I need to be very sturdy. Alright, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is make these, sew this part down first and then go back and make the hair go down. So this is where I want it to stay. Yeah, this is where I want it to stay. So we're gonna go down in there. And then I'm gonna move the pins around after I get it situated. got some of his locks in there. Make sure I don't pull too much. Alright, that's one down. No, that wasn't one down. I was supposed to pull that one out yet. I think that's a good spot right there. Come on. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the spot that I'm gonna go to right here because I couldn't really go over the way I wanted to. And the good thing about four-way yarn is just gonna sink into the blanket yarn, so you won't even tell if even if I did use a different color. Hi, Linda. If thanks so much for the like. Even if I did use like a different color, yellow, like even a brighter yellow, you wouldn't be able to tell because it sinks into the blanket yarn. So that's why I like using number four yarn um, to sew my stuff together. I'm just trying to situate his wig at the top right now. I'm going back because I had to skip a couple of spots. Thanks so much for the likes, y'all. I really appreciate it. Okay, I made it back to the side where I want to make it at. So far his head, is in there. So I'm gonna kind of pin down his hair so y'all can get a better idea of where it's going. We want some of his hair to stay curled up, so we're not gonna like go all the way down. Trying to make sure this is really. Well, let's go right here because this is where I started it. So we want his hair to come down to about right here. I guess this part to come down to about right here. Please don't look like a girl. That's what he looked like the first time I did it. Hi, Elisa. He did not look like Luke the first time I did it, but I'm just gonna roll with it. You know, this is so far. I might pin it down further so that it doesn't look so curly. But let me grab some more tapestry needles. Oh, headband. Let me grab a few more. See if I can find a few more in here. Because they really do help a lot. I use those on the bang. Alright, that's all I really have in there. I'm going to take this one out. Use the smaller ones, the really short ones. Short, thin ones on the bang. Come on. Tray one of these out. Alright. See. This one. I'm making Luke Skywalker. Right now I'm sewing up his wig. And I'm very concerned matter because I'm not crazy about. I'm trying to make sure he don't look like a girl. If I pull this down a little bit, let's see. That one don't want to go in there. Alright, so that's what we got so far. I'm going to sew those in there and slowly pull them out. Surgery. That's what I feel like I'm doing, surgery. Alright, we're going to start right here. Oops. Oops. How did you give me that? I guess I was too excited and ready to get this show on the road. Hold on, got me a knot. Girl. Okay. Pull you back through so you slip out. One down. Hmm. Now I'm gonna take this one. Go. Let's see how far it's at. Go back in there and take it all the way up to the bang area. No, I'm not trying to go back over there. I'm trying to get you over here. Well, I can just work my way back. I'll just go back in. Okay, let's go back to the 30. Thank you. How you doing this evening? Or what you working on? I was really excited to show it off, so that's that's the reason why I'm on camera. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I finished it today. And I couldn't wait to share. All right. I got it to go back some. Let's see. Mm, I gotta go over. Another one down. Trying to make sure. I wonder should I grab that and pull it over something. I can do it in just a second. I think I am gonna grab it and adjust it just a little. Go back. Pull down just a little. Come on, where you going? I don't know where this one coming out at. There you go. Gosh. It looks crazy. Wild child. I need to move this. Put it somewhere. Ooh-wee. that one's turned. Well, no, it kind of went back. He is cute, I tell ya. I don't know why that means I want to go where I want it to go. Come on. Nope, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's go back. Nope, not that one. Not that spot. Well, it almost looks like it's turned the wrong way. I'm trying to work up from the bottom this time. Because his hair is so long. Thanks so much for the live. Now, he doesn't look as girly as last time, so respectfully. So now I'm just gonna pin down. Thank you, Michelle. Now I'm gonna pin down the back of his hair. That one is kind of long. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna think twice about it. Ooh. I wonder if I can turn his hair a little bit. His hair is long. And I wanted it to be. I might need to change up the pattern a little bit and change where, I mean, how long I make them. Because this guy's hair, it looks a little curly. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is comparison pattern. I changed it the way they told me to, and that's kind of how it ended up. Yes, yes, Elisa, I made the hat. I had forgot to say I made the hat. I had missed I made the hat. All right, we're gonna sew on the rest of the hair, and yeah, just I'm just gonna accept it for what it is, and I might just shorten up the pattern myself. I just get worried about making changes to a pattern that isn't mine sometimes. Thank you, Max. That yeah. So I don't know. I think next time I'm gonna shorten up how many chains I do for his hair. Cause I'm trying to make sure. Maybe if I give him a lightsaber, it won't look as weird as him. Hey HJ, thank you. Won't look as weird for him to have long hair. I don't know. I'm just because this happened the last time. I made a finger puppet one, and it still had long hair, and it told me loosely train, and it still had long hair. So keep the same thing. And then it told me to do red yarn for his lips. So I think what I'm going to do this time is not use red yarn to make sure that he doesn't look like so so girly. Okay. So that's another. This side is the bangs, and this side is done. I need to go down one more on this before I go up. I'm gonna need some more yarn though. I already know. Thank you. I've been doing all right. It was a wild, crazy January, but other than that, I've been doing all right. I kind of took a break last week because it snowed, and I wasn't trying to make nothing ache. How you been doing? What the hell? This is definitely it's driving me nuts. It's bothering me that his hair is so long. But I think I'm gonna be okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been, I started, I didn't start coming out until, what's today? Monday. I didn't start coming out till Saturday, Friday or Saturday. And I couldn't stay in the house any longer. I was starting to get cabin fever. So I came on out. Ouch. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope I pray for a speedy recovery. I'm trying to kind of get it a certain, but get it down a certain way. Thank you, Max. Come on. Trying to get the pen go down a certain way. I don't want to go. Okay, I guess I'll go back in there. Pull this out. Ouch. That's crazy. What is this? Where is this coming from? Oh, I have those moments often. I was looking at the tail end of this, and I'm so into what I'm doing. I'm like, where is this tail end coming from? My mind been playing tricks on there. I'm about at a point where I need some more yarn to sew up the rest. Let's see. I think I'm gonna stop right here with this one, with this piece, and grab me some more yarn to finish sewing it up. So I want to make sure I leave a long enough tail. Reshape his head a little bit. He looks like Goldilocks and Three Bears. I hope this is enough. Can I pick up the scissors? No, I can't. All right. Let's go to right here. Do I want to go in the same, close to the same spot? Excuse me. Trying to get it to lay right. I just hope I grabbed enough yarn because I'm not in the mood to cut more. Because that just sounds like more knots to me. You are over here. Mm. back of his hair. I don't even know when that one came up. Now I could use a longer one. Fun times, fun times. I am going to need some more yarn. This one is looking like it, buddy. I'm saying something. I want to move you over some. Move you on top of this one. I can live with that. Awesome. That's good, Italy. I stacked this one. That looks kind of cute though. I stacked it on stacked some hair on top of the other hair. It's different. It's different. All right. I think there's one more to go. Yeah. So I actually made it. I made it. It kind of seemed weird. Come on. Something was falling. You know how it is when you're alone. Alone and you can't even play music. You hear everything. All right. Let me use a long one. I'm going to take it back up to where um, where the other one is. The other end of yarn is at the top of his head. If I can get into the same spot. Come on. Why you want to go into the same spot? How are we doing it? Alright, so I'm not going to use that one then. I'm going to use my iron one. Hopefully it's long enough. It's slightly shorter. There you go. Look, look, look. Thanks so much for the likes, y'all. That is his hair. Now I just got to sew on the arms, but let me hide the strings first. I guess I'll use this. I would have used the bigger ones. Oh, it's working. I would have used those plastic ones, but they're so wide on the ends. I don't want to make big holes, really big holes, unnecessary holes. Stuff the back end of his neck. I don't think I'm gonna go through his neck again though. I might cut this one. I'm not interested in that long. Trying to push that down in there. Use this one. So many options. I accidentally pulled some of that fiber. Mm, come on. Where you come out at? Alright, last string. Have to double check. Last string for right now. And so like that is coming through here. Oh. That ain't coming out. Am I shaking this shit or something? Stuff just keeps falling down right there. I didn't think I was shaking that much. I guess I am. Alright, so there's his hair. Now, so on his arms. And this is a bigger picture of him, so you guys have an idea. Alright, I'm gonna get some white yarn. Excuse me. I'm looking for where to sew his arms on it, even though I don't really need. I don't think it tells me where to sew it at though. I'm just gonna stick it the best possible way. I'm gonna stick it right here. And I think I'm going to, where are you going? It's white. Another color. Why is your head laying? Okay. Maybe if I go ahead and put it these in, it'll help some. I'm gonna leave it hanging out for right now. I'm not using this tail end to um, sew it up because blanket yarn tends to snap. I snap it with my hand and I'm weak. So if I just snap it with my hand and I'm weak, I'm trying to use it to. Where are you coming out at? Are you even coming out? I'm just trying to give it a spot to stay. That's not what you were. Alright, I'm going from right here to right here. Okay. Nope, not back in there. Going right here. Pull that out. And then I'm gonna pull it a little bit tighter. Go over to the other side. Oops. Yeah. I thought I was pulling out the wrong thing. Just trying to make sure that arm is secure. Yeah, that'll work. Scissors. I knew I put them in the book. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Hi, Jaquel. tell. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Gosh, I didn't think it was going to give me that much trouble. Wiggle you around a little bit. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now I'm going to stuff these. Well, now I'll cut it. I'm going to cut these off. Stuff a little bit in there. I don't feel like stuffing it all in there. Usually I would. I'm on my life right now. I don't feel like it. Where's the other one? Alright. So next thing to do is to sew his eyes on. Where did they tell me to put his eyes? Row 24. Well, I don't even know where that would be because I put a wig on top of it, so I can't even count it. I'm just gonna do my best. Put one of these right here. No, I don't want to put that right there. I want to use, where's my little bitty tapestry needle? I'm going to use that one right there. And this one right there. I just saw him. Why are you guys moving? So I got you right there, and put you right here, and let's set this. Should I move it over one? Yeah, that's better. That is better. Now I'm gonna find another tapestry needle first. And there's another one. Okay. Let me throw all these back in here. All this stuff back in there. I forgot to put this in under there. Nope, not you. And I usually add like white dots to it, so I'm not gonna just leave them totally blank. I feel like I got it in the right spot. Let me take one of those smaller tapestry needles. There's those little tiny ones. The little tiny play ones. The joke ones. Thanks so much for the likes, y'all. Appreciate it. I'm thinking, and I'm just hoping he doesn't turn out buggish. If I get him two little white dots, two small ones. Mm. Trying to see if I could cross stitch. If I change my mind, I can cut it off and cross stitch it. Try not to let it bother me. Should I have made his eyes flat? Probably should have made his eyes flat. If I don't like it, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut them off. I'm trying to make his eyes flat, you know, where he doesn't look buggish. So that's what you guys see me doing here. You can't really see it on the camera, but his eyes um, are sticking up more like a dome. Thank y'all so much for the likes. So I'm just trying to make sure they flatten up as much as possible so he doesn't look weird. No, you're not supposed to be over there. Okay, I'm gonna take those skins out. Go back in and bring it around on time. I think I might want to use a smaller needle though. I think I melted that chocolate in my pocket. Let me see where it's at. Yep, that's what I did. That's nice. Let's see how much there is in my pocket. Mm. I should have took it out as soon as I came in. I'm gonna eat as soon as I get off live. I had it closer to here. I got my heater on in here. Come on. Let me thread it. Thread it. Who's going to need us? That's all I want you to do. Now this should be easier. Well then, go back in. Come on, go back in. That's why I chose the smaller one. ignore those two strands coming out of the middle. I'm gonna put a little white in there. Thank y'all so much for the like. I'm gonna put a little white in there to make up for it looking so dull. I just don't know how I want to do it yet. I'm a little sleepy. No. Yes, I do want to do that. Where do I want to take you to? Okay, get you and push you in there. Push you through there. Okay, Luke so far. Hi. So on here, he doesn't have the eyebrows that they tell you put on there, but I mean that they have on there, but on here in the book, he has the mean eyebrows. He has the mean eyebrows in the book. So I'm gonna put the mean eyebrows in the book. Alright, so it tells me to use um it tells me to use red yarn for his lips, but I think the last time I used red, it kind of made him look a little spicy. So part of me just wants to use like some nude yarn and make his lips protrude out a little bit. So, and then maybe use like a piece of red yarn to, how do you want to do this scale? So I can double up some nude yarn. Where's the tailing? Double up some nude yarn and make the lips be there, sitting on top. What other color? That's slightly, excuse me. I'm looking at different colors. Not you. Not you. This is so off the beaten path, and it's slightly tinted. I want to use a tinted color for the red. Let me see. What do I want to use for your lip bud? Burnt orange. Mm, a burnt orange. Like a bronze color. Let me pull this out. No, don't fall. He's telling me to use red. Well, it looks red. I'm gonna debate it. Alright, so use red for his lips. If I use another nude color, the same nude color, I will see his lips. So I'm gonna use the nude color. I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright, we're gonna use nude. And we're just gonna run it over a couple of times so that we can actually see his lips. So I think this should be good enough. This should be long enough. Where's my stupid tapestry needle? Where are you? Wait, where did I got that? Do, 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 do. Get it here and here. Look. I mean, you can see it. That's the point, is to see it there. Do I want to do two? If I do two, then it looks like he has four lips. Two looks like he got like four lips going on. So I'm gonna cut it there, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna cut it. Bring it up. Then which side do you want to come up? Okay. We're gonna do this. And I put you going over here. And I'm gonna kind of twist it into the inside. That's a little tight. Okay, let's go. Alright, so now I'm gonna twist the knot into the inside of the mouth. And stuff. Where's the one? Nope, that one. That one. Stop. thicker. Where's the little big color? Let's put one in my head. Oh, they were purple. This one I want. Still not quite sitting right with me yet. Yeah, I got about 20 minutes left. Stop that. Can't really see it now, but it's gonna try me next. Alright, so y'all wanna get me mad? I'm gonna put this one. And then put this one. A little frustrated. One, two, one, two, one, two, three, one, two, three. I think I went over too far. Why don't you let me come? No. You go over a little bit further. Over one. Now look at this. Please. Match. Please match. Is that? Maybe the other one was. I think it should have been right there. This is what he looks like. I gotta put some white under his eyes. The whites of your eyes. I think I am gonna put like a small string of red right there. I got some other color yarn that I could throw right there to like kind of make his lips stick out just a little bit more. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Yeah, now his eyes. If I do this. Mm, by going over his eyes like that. Or like this. Or, yeah, I think I'll go over it like that. Over his eyes like that. And then put the other little dot things in there. Have one more white. Hey Dan, how you doing? Where is that big tapestry here? That's good. I'm trying to get Luke done. I'm doing a Star Wars collection. Should I have put that over there? We'll find out in just a second. It's this I think this like my first or second time being on camera. It's rare, very rare that I do it though. Oh, I like that. If I can get the other side to behave, I really like that. Are we glitching? Yeah. I made a wig and it's like I had a video to do and so it's supposed to be like one of those beanie wigs. I'm gonna make some more because I really like them. I really like it. I kind of saw them go across my feed a while back, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks fun." Especially since I had been talking about doing a little bit cosplay stuff. So I'm trying to get into the wig part of it, to get my mind together to start doing wigs and just kind of trying to tell myself it's really not that hard to do them this way anyway. About 8 more minutes. I'm about to get ready to get off. Really, probably not even that long because I'm just trying to finish this guy. Don't pull it too tight. Yeah, I didn't waste this much that time. Come on. Thank you. You have a good night too. All right. I think I am happy with Luke. I was gonna add like his face kind of being naughty right there. I was gonna kind of add some little white dots in there, but I think this is even better. Why is this looking like that? I think this is even better. And so I'm thinking about, I don't know if I really want to touch this right here because um, the picture has it red. And I'm trying, maybe I'll do like a little very small line of red. I don't know. But I think I'm fine with this. Give him a little lightsaber, and I think he's awesome. He is really cute. Thank you. So I am really happy with him. So the next thing I'm going to do, I don't know why this eye over here is bothering me. I could see a difference. Probably nobody else can. But the next thing I'm gonna do is a um, stormtrooper, and I guess I can show y'all the way what's his name, Darth Vader looks. I'm really not happy with him, so y'all be gentle. Be gentle with my Darth Vader. I'm going to go get him. Be kind. So I used the eyes that they sent with him, and I made some. It's not really, yeah, I made. It is freaking cold. It is freaking cold. He doesn't really look that good on camera. So I think I probably should have made his mouth look like this mouth. This is the eyes that they sent with him, and that's the reason why he has those eyes. So don't judge me. But this is the one. He does have a little triangle thing going on here. You can't really see it off the camera. And he does have like a little mouth thing. And I know the eyes look weird-ish. I don't know if I want to remove like those white things. So I was trying to make them as you know, as close as I could to, you know, see if y'all can see it. Close as I could to on here. Thank you, cause I am feeling some I'm feeling some type of way about him, but so far we got these two buds, and they don't have a I don't know if they have an R2 in here. Let me see. They don't have an R2 in here, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to probably just wing one because he's just round, so it shouldn't be the thank you. It shouldn't be that hard to do an R2. So I was gonna do like 6 characters, and since I think people like R2 a lot, so I think I'm gonna make sure that I just make one of him too. So yeah, so I think I was gonna do like one big one small one for everybody, but that's gonna be a lot of work. So I don't know if I'm gonna go through with that. But I'm market making. I'm in the middle of doing a market. So these are going to go to market with me in March. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for tuning in. The next time, because I doubt I'll have time, I may end up having time to work on some more doing while I'm off live. But I haven't really had much time because right now I'm trying to do some videos and I can't wait for y'all to see them. I got some videos that I got to get posted and they have a deadline to get done. So that's what I'm doing right now is getting videos done. And I might end up just working on the Stormtrooper and starting the Stormtrooper on live on next week. And I won't be on camera then. Good night, Elisa. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hope to see y'all next Sunday and Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. Central. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Bye.